welcome to Chatz, a television podcast, Season 8, Chatz and Prejudice. Good evening and welcome to the movies. It's Alan and Magellan. We're talking about a film. Hi, Magellan.
Hey, what's up?
Chicken butt, sir.
Oh. Okay.
In proper Regency era England fashion, I've got my hot cup of tea, my chips and dip, and with fish and chips. Oops, I already goofed that part up. Take that again, guys. Take it again.
Also have fish.
Yeah, it's chips and dip and fish. It's three things. Yeah, I hope everybody's well. We're doing chats, and we're doing something a little fun tonight for the podcast. We just finished our coverage of 1995's BBC Pride and Prejudice miniseries. We had a great time watching that, and you should listen to those episodes if you haven't already. And we're going to be comparing those to what we're watching and discussing today, which is the 2005 Joe Wright directed film Pride and Prejudice, starring Keira Knightley and Matthew Macfadyen. Neither of us. Oh, I've seen this a very long time ago. I have no specific recollection of it other than there being a big tree and a rain scene. And Magellan, you have not seen this film, is that correct?
I've seen bits and pieces of it. Same thing with the 95 series. It was on in the house when I was growing up. So I've seen like scenes here and there, but I don't think I've ever watched the whole thing start to finish.
Very cool. Well, then it'll be a fresh experience for both of us, I think.
Yeah.
I remember this one being just really gorgeous. So at the very, very least, it'll be a visual delight. So we're watching it, and a little different. We're doing it live. So we're going to watch the movie right now and do a live commentary over it. And then we're going to discuss the film and its relationship to the 1995 series as well as the novel after the movie. So you can stay tuned afterwards for that. But cool. We should get our copies of 2005's Pride and Prejudice ready. And if you're looking to watch it with us, we are currently paused on the working title logo. Working title, one of the production studios, I think, that made the film. It's about 30 seconds into both of our copies of the film. You can find it pretty easily on Amazon or any other video rental platform. And right when you see the words working title appear over that little black circle in the background, that's when you're going to want to be paused. And I'll try to put a screenshot of this somewhere. And we're going to do 3, 2, 1 play. When I do that next, you're going to hit play on your movie, and we're going to watch Pride and Prejudice together, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Cool.
John, you ready to go?
I'm ready.
All right. Let's get it. Starting 2005's Pride and Prejudice. 3, 2, 1, play.
All right.
The woods.
Big misty tree. So you're telling me you really love Focus Features?
I love their logo a lot. The aperture focusing.
Yeah.
Studio Canal. Whatever happened to Guadalcanal? Oh, that was World War II. My bad.
Yeah.
Different thing.
What about the Suez Canal? Anybody use that anymore?
A lot of canals involved in conflicts for some reason. The piano. The font.
Oh, the sun. That's nice.
I missed that.
I wonder when in the production it was decided that this shot would be the first shot. Do you think that was in the script, or do you think they just saw one day, it looks cool when the sun rises over the trees?
That's a great question. That, not this part now with her walking, but the sun part. Yeah. Well, I remember in my film class, they always would tell us that, the first shot of a movie is the most important shot of the whole film. Yeah. So maybe we have to think about what does the sun peeking through the trees really mean. Oh, this is beautiful already.
Is cool, yeah.
Camera, the movie pauses. Hi, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Lizzie. Yeah.
I'm Lizzie. That's my mom, Mrs. Bennett.
What if it starts doing Scott Pilgrim style, flashbacks and action sequences and stuff?
Lizzie!
I guess that's what Pride and Prejudice and Zombies is going to be like, right?
Maybe, probably. Oh, is that Mary?
Yeah.
Bless you. God. Oh, they have a dog. Oh, look at the focus work being done here. Focus Features.
Known for their focus work. I mean, I think that the inside of the house in the 95 version was as beautiful as this. It's just like it wasn't
How you film
lingered
it.
on. Yeah.
And this one long shot. This is this a oneer, Magellan?
Yeah, I think this is a oneer.
Perfect first line. Oh, isn't that like Donald? It's I think it's Donald Sutherland.
Yeah, it's Donald Sutherland.
Hell yeah. Couple of other celebrities in here. We got Carey Mulligan as one of the sisters. I believe that's Lydia.
I think they did a better job in this one of casting Kitty and Lydia to be clearly younger than
Yeah.
everyone else.
It's Jenna Malone and Carey Mulligan.
Yeah.
Carey Mulligan, who went on to be in Drive and several other good things in the 2010s.
Is she Lydia?
Yes.
Hmm.
No, I'm sorry. Carey is Kitty.
Oh, okay.
Jenna Malone is Lydia.
Gotcha.
Jenna Malone was in Sucker Punch. Iconic film.
Yeah.
There's the line. He said the line. Mary.
It's an interesting, different take on Mr. Bennett. Or he's more like, I don't know.
Buttoned up, a little serious.
Yeah, more serious, more reserved, less warm than in the 95 series,
Mm-hmm.
which is probably more accurate to the book, but I don't know.
This adaptation I remember as being much less whimsical as than of like the compared to
It's
that.
just like a digitally made
Yeah, that's
shot.
a weird
Look-
shot. Oh, we go
weird.
right into the first ball. This is tight, dude.
Yeah.
We were wasting no time.
It's
Oh, this
moving
looks
at a pretty quick
amazing.
clip.
I'm getting that feeling when you see like a new generation of video games for the first time and you're like, whoa, they made this?
But it also probably like the 95 scene is probably a lot closer to what something like this would have looked like.
Right. Especially,
think,
yeah,
but maybe not.
it wouldn't necessarily be this fancy. I can't. It's hot in here. I need to shit.
Mr. Bennett actually came to this one.
We're actually showing Mary off here and there. Rosamund Pike, by the way, playing Jane.
They're not all bad shows, just the two most creepy looking dudes in the room.
Yep. Just these nasty Gregs right here.
It is distracting that everyone's like the pretty version of, you know what I mean? Like
I was
everyone looks
specifically
very
going to say that about
Hollywood.
Mary. Mary's the one where I'm like, come on. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
What is this? Oh, is that Mr. Lucas? Or Sir
Yeah,
Lucas?
I think that's Sir Lucas.
Oh, shoot. Look at his pants. Look at it, so tight.
Oh, this is Charlotte right here?
I think that's
Oh,
Charlotte. That's a very good age
Yeah.
casting. Oh my god, Pingley's adorable. What the heck? He's so cute. Interesting shot there. Okay.
Yeah, I think they're trying to communicate that Lizzie is like, this is stupid. Like all these class distinctions and all that is dumb.
We're telling everything about her character in like 30 seconds time. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sort of like because that whole moment also is like way more exaggerated. So
Yeah.
yeah, this is the sort of like turn the dial up on everything version.
I'm into it. I'm into it.
Mrs. Bennet has no shame. She's
No
just like, here are
decorum.
all of my daughters. Please marry one.
I'm laying them out for you. Darcy looks
Yes,
so
thank you.
freaking bored.
Yeah.
Thank you. Who are we clapping for? Ourselves? Who is he? Why do I recognize him? Simon Woods? That's not one that I know.
Oh, he's a lot more like nebbishy in this
Yeah.
version.
Awkward a little bit.
I danced with Denny.
I'm gonna marry Denny. That's the one major change. Instead of Wickham, she's gonna marry Denny.
Yeah, everyone's gonna just live happily ever after. Oh yeah, they are truncating it because the
Oh,
officers.
they
didn't
turned
show
like
up
two
until the
different
next one.
balls into one ball here.
Yeah, yeah. And they're not gonna have this scene where she's like, "Mr. Bennett, you wouldn't believe what happened," because he's here watching it.
Right. Oh, clever.
Yeah.
Okay, moving along. It's like, damn, she didn't ask me to dance. Wait.
Yeah, bummer. I
Oh.
was trying to play it cool. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that sells you on her right away. Whoa, this is cool. Fun framing.
Yeah.
There it is.
Bummer. That's rough.
I always mention this when we watch movies, but eyebrow game on point from Keira Knightley.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, her not hearing him because he doesn't know how to be quiet, but hearing him because she's hiding is a cool change.
Yeah. But it makes him like a little less of a jerk because
Yes.
in the 95 series, he was like, yeah, she's right there in earshot. I know she can hear me.
And I'm still gonna be this turd boy,
Yeah.
like that little child running through the dancing. That was me when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Good wig work. I'll tell you, man, it's been like a little over a week since we watched episodes 5 and 6, and I like miss Pride and Prejudice.
Yeah,
This is comforting to me.
I don't know. I was listening to more of the Be Good and Rewatch It coverage,
Uh-huh.
and I had this weird feeling of like, I'm done with this show, but I feel like I could have gotten a second wind with it, you know?
Yeah. I could have done with more episodes.
Yeah.
Or just, yeah, I mean, it's there to rewatch whenever also. I think more than a lot of our chat shows, and a lot of them definitely have like layers upon repeat viewings, but that one definitely,
Yeah.
I could do a full viewing later this year and still be interested.
Oh,
See,
this
Rosamund Pike
is
and Keira Knightley actually look like sisters. They kind of nailed that.
That's true. God, this Bingley guy is so... He's very, like, puppy dog.
Yeah, yep.
Look at this
Swallow his
face. Oh, he's like,
This is gorgeous, dude. Oh, we're doing the game. Yes.
duh.
King. Elizabeth the God.
You heard me, didn't you? Imagine if it was Alan Rickman.
Imagine if it was what?
If that guy was Alan Rickman. Oh, and she just walked away.
Peace.
Dropped the mic and just, peace out.
Whoa.
Lizzie, you really roasted Darcy back there.
This is different than her brushing her hair.
Yeah, this is cute.
It's like intimate.
Yeah.
Where's the light coming from, bud?
The blanket's on fire.
She thought that was hilarious. That's a charming moment.
Keira Knightley's Lizzie's very impish. She's like much more of a agent of chaos than in the 95 version.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, it's a lot clearer that she likes Darcy from the beginning.
Yeah, even that first awkward smile where she's like, "Oh God, feelings."
Yeah, she's basically saying he's pretty hot, right, Jane?
Right.
We were all there, dear. I saw it.
We saw it. You don't have to
funnier.
do this part.
That's a funnier take.
Is that Hill? Good casting. Great Hill casting. I always have to find the one character that nobody cares about, and that has to be my favorite. I think still that comes from being like, who's Braca? And then Braca being one of the best characters on Farscape is like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe this is Hill. Well, it's two women. Ma'am.
Dear Jane, I love you.
Let's get married. We are saved. Zoom in reminded me of The Office for some reason.
Yep. Yeah, it does look like The Office. Oh, no.
Oh, this is this scene. Yeah, Mom, pay attention. Think for a sec. Be a mom for a sec. Damn it. Oh, I love this dog. This big lanky dog. All right, rain scene number 1. Drink every time there's rain. Chickens. Ooh. Wow.
That's a heavy rain.
But that's just such an effective way to be like, and she got sick.
Yep. I wonder if you were watching just this, and this was your first exposure to Pride and Prejudice, if you would feel that it was very fast.
Good point.
It does feel pretty fast.
Breakneck. Well, you don't know that we don't know the scale of the whole story if this
Look
is
at
our
this
first
shot.
time.
Shut up.
Shut up. This
That's
is, yeah.
so good. I hate French people.
The framing. Every interior shot starts with this, framing it like it's a storybook.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make like half of the shots in this film. Oh, we didn't get her with the mud. That's fine. Also, we didn't get her running into him.
Yeah, they cut that part. Hello.
Hell yeah. But if we don't get her in mud, but it means we got that shot from earlier, then sure, I'll take it. Do you want to come?
I'll take you. I love you. Yeah, they're not giving us enough time for them to like dislike each other.
Okay, we're gonna reference the mud.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
Okay, I think we cut out and talked over each other for a second there.
Oh, did we?
Yeah. Knock, knock. Look at this dude.
It's lad. He's the most lad. Oh my god, why did you make Bingley awkward?
His acting style. Is that a digital pig? What did I just see?
What?
His acting style, Bingley's acting style, is like the acting style of everyone who's ever been cast as Spider-Man.
They just make you do that for 30 minutes a day to practice to do your warm-ups. You go. Yeah. The military have been stationed at our town. Officers. That scene keys you in that later Lydia's gonna fall in love with an officer.
Mm-hmm. Denny.
And there's Denny. Ooh, got him.
It's also more damning that Mrs. Bennet is complicit in it from the very beginning, right?
Yeah, we know immediately that she's there for that.
I think that's an interesting touch to sort of make it more clear that Lydia's ultimate tragedy, every step of the way, her mom was like totally fine
supporting it. Yeah.
Look at this couch. Oh my gosh.
The painting. That. Oh, they're gonna do the bit.
Yeah, I do have high standards.
Do you want to get married? I mean, God, they get Caroline Bingley just the most fire dresses too.
They also cut one of the Bingley sisters. There's only one sister now.
Yeah, I always felt like the other one was like just there to hang out.
Yeah. Oh my god. He's so cute. Shut up.
Stop. Good.
He's like kind of dumb.
Yeah, he's a himbo.
He is a himbo, yeah, definitely.
100%.
Walk around with me.
Just goes to the corner. You don't talk to Darcy ever again. Shut up. Oh, and her hair, the way she does her hair. Oh, that's great. We are just walking around the room. Wow. Wow.
That was
Wow.
some pretty smooth flirtation, actually.
Pretty dang good, Darcy. I'll give you points. There it is. I'm going to stop saying that, but they're doing the lines. They're doing the good lines. Stop it. What? Wow. All right. We get it. You vape.
What is he writing, you think? Oh, this
I think
one
he
he's
said
writing to
he's-
his sister.
Yeah, he's writing to his sister. Correct.
Dear Georgiana, there are these two hot ladies who are trying to flirt with me right now, and I just don't know what to do. I'm so nervous.
What do I do? I know you're 15, but what do I do? Beautiful.
Well done. Well done.
And Mary in the corner just doesn't want to be here.
That's adorable.
No.
Kitty, chill out. Mary, come on. you're ruining it.
Sweetheart. Thank you, Mary. Cutting on that is good.
Okay, so that was episode 1. In about half
Episode
the
1 in
time.
25 minutes.
Yeah.
Not bad. I imagine episode 2 is the one that they can cut the most out of. Or you know what I mean. They're not adapting them in the series, but the stuff that happens in episode 2 can be expedited even more. Ooh. Got these hands.
Yeah, they're really trying to make it this like electric, like, ooh, yeah.
Hands.
And it just wasn't like that in the 95.
I mean, I think that's the selling point of this movie. Is it's like it's 05 and we wanted to lean into this beautiful romance within the story.
Yeah.
Oh God, no, we're not going straight to Collins. No, God, no.
That's where you start episode 2.
Oh, is that 2? I thought that was 3.
No, 2.
Huh.
Right away you get to Collins.
Just whoa. That's whoa.
Again, the age casting is more accurate
That's so good. Just everything.
because Collins was in his like 20s or whatever. Actually.
Right. I'm just sorry. That shot like blew my mind.
Yeah. Oh, he's so good.
I'm tired. Hi, sorry.
His voice, yeah, he just seems gross.
Yeah. He's doing a really good job. Because he's like definitely a more conventionally attractive person than the original Collins guy.
95 Collins, yeah.
Yeah, but he's making up for that by just like talking like this. Yeah, I'm Mr. Collins.
Lady Catherine.
Mr. Bennett is like, check the fuck out
He's
down there.
by. He's
He
going
does
to bed.
not want to engage at all.
You watch the drink go down her throat. She's so. Oh, he looks like an incel.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, that's brutal. That is
Wow.
brutal.
Moral. Oh my god. No, not Jane. Oh, weird. Why is he like Jane in this? That's weird.
I think he liked her in the other one too. Yeah, and then this happened in the other one where it's like, oh,
Oh.
she's gone. Maybe Bingley.
Okay. Okay. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe Katie. Maybe Bingley.
Yeah. And then he's gonna be like, actually, yeah, I do like Elizabeth.
I had the implication that it's Miss Bennet who again like pushes her into that. Wow, that seems way more sinister than
Mm-hmm.
the other one.
Yeah.
Just making it crystal clear that like none of this was out of anything other than baseline physical attraction and convenience.
Yeah.
Whoa, is that Wickham?
Oh, if this
Stop.
is Wickham.
Holy look at his jaw. That's Wickham!
Yeah.
Incredible. Incredible.
He's hot.
He is, I'm
What
sorry,
can
thank you for
say?
saying what I was thinking.
His ponytail is very attractive.
Robert Friend is this actor. He definitely looks like a Robert Friend.
She's looking at his butt.
Yeah, same. Kind of got an Orlando Bloom vibe.
I think you're just thinking that 'cause of
Keira Knightley, yeah. Yep.
But I guess a little bit. Oh, he does
Ooh.
magic. That's something.
That's disgusting.
That kind of tells you something about his character, right?
He's deceptive.
Yeah.
Here you go. Ooh, the color work. I do. I also pity the French. Ah, the French.
It's kind of funny, something.
We'll saw.
Oh boy.
Ooh, yeah. I ship it. No.
That's one
They
way
hate
to
each
do
other.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna zip zap zop right into that. Ew, no. No, I never met him. What's that? What's his name? Darcy? Seems weird.
Not as cool of a name as Wickham.
Yeah, that's what I think. Oh, here instead of a ball. Interesting.
You can sort of, this is so interesting. You can see in the movements that the actor's making, he's so poised in telling the story that he very clearly has told it many times.
He knows where to pause. He
knows all the beats. He's like, right now I'm going to look away, look back up.
I was thinking about that. I was like in my
distance.
head about it, thinking like, oh, is that how you would communicate this? But no, it's definitely like a little bit of posturing. Yep.
That little joke at the end to make him seem even more approachable. And
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the tactic. Oh, I want to live in the textures of this movie. Oh my god, man.
Yeah.
The curtains, the cloth, the bedding. I think this scene was also filmed in a mirror in the 95 adaptation.
Hmm.
They definitely have a conversation in a mirror.
Oh, that's okay. This is all very cute. With the feather, come on.
It's flashy. I think Joe Wright has this style of like, yeah, I did that.
Yeah.
You knew that was going to come and you saw it and you ate it up. Yes. Oh, he's a little short too. He's a little shorter than a lot of folks.
Yep.
That's a good.
Yep.
His hair. I think that's more of like a religious hairstyle thing, maybe, or like he had his head cut a certain way, but the awkward hairstyle works too.
Yeah, that feels like a character choice more so than a period thing.
Yeah.
Caroline Bingley is pretty well cast. It's just like, ugh.
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 No, definitely not. Definitely not looking
No.
for any person at all named Darcy.
But well, named Darcy. I mean, named. I need to go to the bathroom. Mary's here too. Every shot that it features Mary always ends on her, and it's so funny to me.
Yeah. I think I'll say it. A better Bingley.
Yes.
think.
Yeah. A more characterful Bingley, at least.
Yeah.
Because what's better? You know, more
Oh, this
accurate.
is good.
I don't know.
That was good. That was
Yeah,
cool.
he's here. You know, he's here. He's looming.
Giving us another little oneer here.
Yeah. This film is chock full of oneers. Long takes.
Oh, she's looking for Wickham.
Oh no. Darcy was right there, dude. You just missed him. That's the point of the shot, you guys.
Oh.
No.
He's
Go
probably
away.
like with a local butcher's daughter or something.
Yeah.
Elizabeth.
Again, slizzed with a child. Gross, man.
Oh my God.
He
He's
looks
so
up
good.
He looks
He's
up to the sky when he talks
so-
about Lady Catherine.
He's
He's
so
good.
funny.
Just compare
Look
him
at
to
the
everyone else.
stare he's giving. The like
Mhm.
chin pulled in.
He's I can't stop. He's so good.
Oh my God.
He looks inhuman. Oh my god, this is legendary.
This is so good.
Uh, uh. Ugh. Well, saw just a brick wall of man.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer that we lose the beat where he says, "Can I have this dance?" and she says no.
Nope. Yeah.
But I guess her like doing the mic drop walk away was supposed to be that.
Yeah, there's definitely still a reluctance there.
I liked their relationship starting with her like totally hating his guts.
Shutting him down, hating him, yeah, all that.
And now this is the sexy dance that we were looking for.
Yeah, yep. He's talking about looking for a dance that had the like sexual energy charge of people touching.
Yeah.
And they're not. Oh, it's beautiful touch. They're not having. They don't have to cut themselves off here. Like their sentences, they can just they have like the time and the patience.
Because it's a different dance.
Yeah.
She's also in this version like much more sick of his shit right now in this scene, because when they danced together in the first one, she was like, "Are you gonna say something?" And then this one, she's like, "And now this is the part where you'd say something, and then I would say this." And
She's a little bit more aware. Yeah.
Yeah, but she's also like definitely more into him.
Into
like
him already.
let's smooch. Yeah, I saw that with Wickham.
It was interesting. Bam.
It's his.
Whoa. We're out of sync. Eye line, beautiful. Whoa. Whoa.
This is interesting.
Yeah. Oh my god. Little hammy, but like it works.
Yeah.
They feel like they're the only people in the room, and then use his back as a cloak to. Yep, that's. They got to teach that in school, man. That's good work.
That would have been. I think that would have been better if they like hid the cut behind
His jacket.
behind him. Yeah.
Yeah, the cut's
That's
really
cool.
really obvious. Yeah. Oh, I like held my breath through all of that. Ooh, baby. Shut up. What's up? He like turns around and whacks him with his arm. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you. He basically does it. Yes. Caroline's just been there for a minute waiting. I will not bow. I will barely half nod my head, though. Oh.
Oh no, Mary.
Okay, at least we get this part.
Yeah.
He fucking closes the piano. Of course. Whoa. Whoa. Also, the implication that Mrs. Bennett's kind of short is cute. Wow, this is a very playful version of this scene.
Yeah, but it kind of cuts into the logic. Because in the original, like, all of this is happening in the same room in front of everybody.
Yeah, this is like a mansion.
And this kind of hides. Because in Darcy's letter, he's like, yo, your family is embarrassing. Because he saw all of it happen at once.
It's all in
but
one
now
room.
he's
It gets
like-
that feeling of like being in a function hall or something. Yeah.
Yeah, but now he's not seeing all of these things. See, Charlotte's right. Charlotte's
Right.
correct. It causes a problem.
Wow. Just really saying the quiet part out loud, eh, Caroline?
Mhm.
Wow. She's sipping. Eating? I think she's eating. Okay.
I can't tell.
Finger food.
She
Wait,
loves
flour?
me. She loves me not.
Yep. Sweetie. Pull out, and the door closes.
Oh my gosh.
I like never want to leave this scene. This is so fun. Oh no! Why is Mary crying? No.
Because he kicked her out of the piano.
You think?
Yeah, she
Oh,
ran
she
away
said
and
I've been
started
practicing
crying.
all week. Yeah. Aw.
That's sweet that we see the dad try to do something.
Yeah, he hugged his daughter.
Yeah. This helps to explain why Elizabeth so badly wants to figure out what the deal is with Darcy, because Wickham just told her he sucks, and then she's like, but I danced with him, and it was hot as hell. So,
So explain that, sir.
yeah, maybe he's actually cool. Oh, I like Jane a lot.
I kiss. Spoilers, they do have a wedding in less than 3 months.
Longer than that.
Is it? Actually, yeah. Egg.
Yuck.
Egg.
Is it because they're hungover? Is that what the implication is?
Wait, their food looks way better. They can't afford this. Yes, here he is, everyone. Hey guys, I wanted to eat something.
Hey, Elizabeth, can I talk to you?
Elizabeth, are you busy? Mary turns and sees him. What's up?
Ah.
Beautiful. No, he's gonna propose. No, stop.
Oh, she's freaking out.
But I'm comfortable. But the Garfield comic's getting really good.
Jane thinks this is hilarious. Oh my god.
Oh. You know he can't.
Oh, Mr.
She literally
Bennett.
mouthed, Papa, stay.
Dude. Oh, what a failure on his part.
Brutal.
Be a dad, dude. I can't believe this. I cannot believe that he's giving her this little flower.
Zoom. Tight zoom.
God, I can't believe that shot.
Yeah. I got you this. As soon as I walk in, you piece of trash.
He said almost as soon. Right before
Yeah.
that, it was your older sister.
it
but
was
then,
definitely your older sister and
Then
not
I
you.
fell in love with you.
Firstly, I made a 5-paragraph essay about why I think you should marry me.
Here's my pros cons list.
Yeah. Here's my PowerPoint. Lady Catherine. Select. Look at the. Don't you love this amazing eye contact that they're not making?
Yeah.
She can't look at him. This is also cool because like it suggests that he's less confident about it. Oh my god. She looks 3 feet taller than him right there.
Yeah.
Ew. Ew.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, he was on his knees. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, how does he look so short?
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Whoa, yeah.
Mary.
We're leaning into like Mary's the one who likes Mr. Collins thing.
Yeah.
This little hiccup. Love the chickens. Or geese. Sorry.
Wow,
I'm
this
like
is
the
a
girl from the
much more
bottom.
embarrassing situation for him than in the 95 series.
That's what I was trying to say. Yeah. Yep. An uproar. Good. Talk some sense into her.
Do something.
I got my plant. I'm an herbologist. No. Different way to word that than in the 95, but I like it. Oh, yeah. There we go. Yeah.
Thanks, Dad, for actually doing something.
For once.
You could have avoided the whole situation, though, like 5 minutes ago. He's a lot more of a schmuck in this version, the dad.
Less likable, definitely.
Colin's already left, and he already proposed to Charlotte.
Whoa,
and is
elegant.
happy.
Yeah. Look at that.
Not actually. I think it's a letter from Bingley. Like,
No,
I'm
yeah.
leaving.
But yeah, that it said to Bingley. Like they didn't have to say what that letter said. We just know it's from Bingley. It's weird shot continuity there, kind of. Oh, he left, so we're showing them like closing
Yeah,
up
like-
Longwood.
Yeah.
Cool. There we
Battlefield.
go. I was like, if we're gonna film so many scenes in this movie, like from like open doors, we have to close a door at some point. So, thank you for doing that.
You are naive, Jane.
You are a child. Jane. Oh. Make him work for it, Janie. There we go. Jane Bennett. Bam.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
My takeaway is that the '05 Pride and Prejudice reveals that the parents were behind everything bad that happened.
Yes. Yeah.
Yay, rope swing. We're getting close to first proposal, by the way. I hope you're ready. Whoa. Ah! Ooh. And that's episode 2.
This is interesting because I think in the book also she hears about it and isn't told by Charlotte directly.
Yeah. What other kind of engaged is there? Hit me with the marriage state line, Charlotte. I need that. What a line. Oof. Oof.
Yep.
Holy crud. Just getting right to it.
Yep. Wow.
I think, yeah, the criticism that maybe could be levied at this also is that it really does tell you how to feel at every major
True.
moment.
True.
Wow, that's a cool transition. What?
Set up. Oh, that's good.
Stop.
Is this time passing right now?
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh my gosh.
Basically, I like to think that the director was like, okay, the next scene needs to be in the rain, so just let's go, guys. Get it there. Oh, I can't wait to see. I believe it's Dame Judi Dench, right?
Yes, it is.
Oh, that's hype. That's hype. And to see what Rosings looks like. Shoutouts to the Goof section on Amazon that says that cenotaph in the background did not come into use until the 20th century. Great work. Oh, yes. Are we going to get the shelves inside the closet?
Talk to us about the stairs.
Huh?
Oh my gosh.
We can hide from my husband. Hell yeah, Charlie. You do you, girl. Yes, the pig has escaped. Yes. We're not going to get a first proposal before Rosings, though?
No, it happens.
Oh, no, it happens later
It
in that
happens
episode.
at
You're right.
Rosings.
You're
Yeah.
right. Yeah, at Rosings.
Or it happens
Whoa.
in this parsonage, but after they meet Lady Catherine.
Window glazing.
Glazing.
Oh my god. They made Rosings bigger. I don't understand. I mean, I understand why, but yes, yes, the icon herself. Look at the paintings. Look at the painting. I want to see your daughter. Look at Collins's knees. He's like 20% crouched. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Excuse me. Cool. She's got more of a mall goth vibe. I like it though. Hey, what's up? Oh yeah, she does have a bird in this ad. I was right. I remembered correctly. Like that camera upwards. Oh, yum, yummy. The world's worst wingman has logged on. Of course. No, of course. How do you even light a scene like this? All the candles. Everyone gets a full chicken. There's multiple chickens. Birds, whatever. Oh, there's not one for everyone, but there's at least two. Yes. We don't have one. Excuse me. Soup. There we go. Hell yeah. I'm not. Yeah, she's just like, this person talks, but people can talk back to me? Is that allowed? Bird. Her house is so dense, dude.
Yeah, it's overwhelming.
I keep imagining her having like one sickly cough. All right, guys, here's Wonderball. Tea. Magellan. The guy who plays Fitzwilliam looks like the guy from I Think You Should Leave.
The main guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
Not
god.
extremely, but more than I'd like to admit.
Makes it more believable that Lizzie wasn't like, actually, Fitzwilliam, I like you. You seem cool.
Yeah. He's not cool.
I liked it. There are mistakes in what she's playing.
Yeah, she's not playing perfectly. Oh, here it is. It's like a trailer line. The gentle eye roll. Come on, give me that first proposal, baby. We're gonna go outside in the rain. We're gonna have a big tea. Keira Knightley's neck bones are gonna pop out. Oh, in practice, hell yeah, destroyed. Playing the piano while talking gives you a kind of power position where you can be like, and now we're done. Whoa. Whoa. Again, very weird zoom. Is this it? No.
It might be. Well, no, she hasn't learned enough information yet.
Correct. She has to learn from Fitzwilliam that he did that. He's responsible.
Yeah. You want to go?
Did you guys hear about the glazing?
Oh, Darcy. I don't think there was a parallel scene to that in the 95 version.
Yeah, that's a weirdly selected scene.
Yeah.
See her like twitchy smile? That's awesome. Very subtle.
Charles Bingley.
Wow. Oh my god, Lady Catherine in the back just looming is awesome. I said it before. Why would you say that?
Yeah. Why is this like he's such a cool guy thing to say?
There we go. Rain scene. Let's get it.
Oh, they're
So
just ramping up the... Yeah.
The music, the intensity of everything. Whoa, cool.
Yeah, the music is really too much right now.
Yeah, the scene. Let's get okay. Here we go. Oh no, Darcy, stop! Ah!
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah. Bam.
Oh damn, yeah, I guess that would make you mad, huh?
Ooh, I did
Didn't
do
think
that.
of that.
Oh, Darcy, baby, bubby, come
Buddy,
here.
buddy, buddy, don't do that.
So, do we get this part in a letter, or do we? No, I think we're still gonna get it in a letter.
It's a very
No, stop! You almost had it again.
yeah. This is some real close talking right now.
Yep. Again, her neck bones are going to explode. Just look at that. Look at
Oh.
the heat. Nope. Nope.
What?
They want to. They clearly both want to.
That kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel about stating
Yeah.
it that way.
That's the most contentious difference. That scene.
Hmm.
Oof. Act break.
I think it fucks with Elizabeth's agency a little bit to do that. I think it's cool that she's like, "No, you suck. I don't like you because you're a bad person. Bye." And then he has to become a good person.
Because right now it seems like she didn't stop loving him.
Yeah,
Right.
like she would, if he had kissed her right then, they would have, you know, just it would have happened. They would have been together, regardless of the things he's done. Now she's thinking about him. Oh, I miss him.
Damn, I missed that boy. There's John Adams in the back.
What's up, bud?
Hey,
How you doing?
hello. She's doing the like hugging and kissing yourself thing. You know what I'm talking about? Where you
The
put your
fake
hands?
makeout thing.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, that's body language 101, right? You
This is some
closed
Wes
in.
Anderson shit right here.
Yeah. Also, uncomfortably appropriate that it just started thundering outside of my house. Like just now.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm scared. Ooh, the light transition's good.
Yeah. She's been there all day.
She didn't move. She has to pee. Hello. I bring leather.
It's a sorry.
My bad.
My
My
bad.
bad. I don't know what that character is, but I do enjoy doing it.
Yeah, same. Oh, he came himself.
Yeah.
Did he
It's
give
much
it?
more. It's the intimate
Did
adaptation.
he give it to her in person in that show, or someone delivered?
No, he does give it to her in person. He like goes up to her in the forest
they,
on a
like,
horse.
run into each other or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is this now him reading the letter? Okay, I'm reading it the intercut. Ooh, he's a ghost. The twist is he's not real. Oh. Foof.
Something I learned from Be Good and Rewatch It is that in the book, he says the Wickham stuff second. He starts the letter by being like, "Hey, all that stuff I said about your family, I still believe it." Anyway,
Interesting.
by the way, the Wickham thing. Let me talk about that.
That's kind of a better way to handle that.
What do you mean?
Like if you say the bad stuff and then undercut it with like, but also I wasn't all bad. It kind of helps his case more.
Yeah, it's interesting. Why did the 95 version flip it? I don't know. Oh, Jane.
She's so good at lying to herself, for good and better and for worse.
The Office again.
Yeah. Nothing happened. Oh my god. Oh, we're going to Kent.
Oh, Kitty's going to.
Yep.
Yeah. Or Lydia's going.
Brighton. Lydia's going to Brighton. You got this scene, yeah. It's actually a better justification from him than in the show where he's like, come on.
What did he just say?
He said she has to expose herself to people, to that type of people, if she ever wants to be a modern woman. Also, she's annoying. We want her to leave. Oh my god, Mr. Bennett.
Oh, Dad.
Oh my god. Oof.
Wow, this sucks. The dad sucks.
Wow.
Yo.
Wow, Mr. Bennett. Okay, you actively dislike your own daughters.
Yeah.
And he's spinning a dragonfly around, you weirdo.
Who's this guy?
It's aunt and uncle.
Oh, yeah. The gardeners.
Mm-hmm.
The best
Mary.
Mary line ever.
Collarbones. Sorry, I keep saying neck bones because I don't know how words. Collarbones is what Keira Knightley's got going on. Oh, she's crying. Whoa. I don't like looking at that.
No.
Okay, here we go. I always wonder how you film something like this. I mean, it's a tight zoom, I know, but like, how close is the camera actually? Whoa! Now we're in Brave.
Yeah, what is this dream sequence? This is weird. She's gonna jump off that cliff and start flying away.
And flying. I was gonna say. I don't need men. What's the vine? I don't need friends. They disappoint me. Their carriage broke down just so they could sit under a big tree. We're in Narnia, Lizzie.
This tree is unbelievable.
I think this whole part is supposed to suggest, like, yeah, you know how we were talking about how the other Beacon Riacho was saying, like, Pemberley is closer to nature.
Yeah.
This is that transition of, like, now we're sitting in forests and we're under big trees on the cliffs. Clapped. Whoa. Should I just like wait for deer to come by and film that? That's pretty cool. This movie looks expensive. That's my adjective. Oh! The framing. Okay, let me ballpark a budget really quickly. Ooh. Oh my god, her laugh into nothing. That's so charming.
Whoa, cool floor.
They're gonna play checkers on the floor. Chess.
Checkers.
I just want to see what the budget is on this flick.
Oh, good question.
$28 million.
Is that a lot?
That's fairly high, yeah. Not like obscene, but that's, you know, standard period piece. And that's also 2005.
Right.
Let's talk about budgets. This is stunning, by the way. We're going to watch a lot of really beautiful shots right now.
Oh my god, these statues. Are you kidding me?
Stop. But yeah, I was talking about budgets with someone recently because the 2016 Fantastic Four movie just hit Disney Plus.
Okay.
And I'm really curious to watch it because that's like one of the biggest flops of recent memory.
Yeah.
And I was like looking at it's the thing that we've done this before, but like you look at the budget and it's like 100 million or something, and worldwide it made back 120 million, and you're like, that's not a flop, is it? But like the budget that's being listed on like IMDb is to make the movie,
Right.
then toss on like promote the movie, pay the people who worked on the movie, you know, get the movie into theaters,
Yeah.
produce the movie, everything else.
Right.
It doesn't even come close. So budgets can be very misleading, is basically what I'm saying.
I see what you're saying.
Juicy ass. Sorry. I thought it was a man. It would have been funnier if it was a guy. Now it's weird. Whoa.
That's him.
Again,
That's
like,
really
did they
weird.
make a wax Matthew McFadden? Or, like, did
I
they
guess
sculpt
so.
one?
I guess so, yeah.
This is way cooler than like I got a little stamp-sized portrait of him in a glass box.
Does she know that he's awesome? He's
There
like
you
the
go.
coolest dude ever.
He has got all the good Beyblades. He's got the one with the remote control. Wow.
That's Georgiana.
So that ends up being a little bit of a smoother transition in this adaptation. Of her going from I hate him to I love him because she never stopped loving him.
Yeah, I guess that's like a big difference is there's not that much of a swing.
They always felt
either-
fated for each other.
Either of their feelings, yeah.
Ooh, Janice. Look out the window and see the lake.
There he is. He's in the lake.
No, I'm not going to see him. That'd be nasty. Ooh, fountain. Different lake. But we're still gonna get a lake scene though. You have to.
I don't know. Maybe they're trying to be different. Make a statement by not doing that.
Yeah. I don't know if you got to that part in the book, but do they explain then otherwise how she finds him at Pemberley, if not at the lake, or does she just not at all find him at Pemberley?
They still have a conversation that is similar, I think, to the one that they have. It's just not. They just stage it at the lake in the.
Oh,
series.
okay. That's Georgiana.
Are we already meeting Georgiana?
Yes.
Interesting.
Oh my god, he like slid into frame. Tam. Oh.
That's sweet.
Whoa. Kill Bill alarm. Tamsin Merchant plays Georgiana Darcy. Tamsin. Yeah, follow him all the way across. That's good. I want to see every frame of that. I thought you were my girlfriend.
I thought you were dead.
Want to get in the lake together? Awkward.
Super awkward. Totally.
Tomorrow we can binge Matlock on TV. It's on Turner Classic Movies. Rosencrown and Guildenstern are dead. Send tweet.
Yeah, totally. Me too.
I know. I read about you. Hand. Egg. Oh, I can just see the high school English class right now. What do the shots focusing on Mr. Darcy's hand represent? Ugh.
He has no wedding ring.
He has a... They didn't wear wedding.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Go home. Goodbye.
So
Go
nice. What a sweet man.
We're gonna dub over all the background actors. Sorry, I'm stretching. Don't get old, folks.
There's something pleasant about his mouth when he speaks.
Hell yeah.
That's a great line.
Oh, we get the scene where they're in the house with Caroline. I want that.
I guess so. That's very sweet. Hello. God, his room. Oh my gosh.
Stop.
His big painting.
I like that the Amazon casting credits Georgiana as English Chamber Orchestra during that scene.
Nah. Nobody needs to be this rich.
Well, no, you're right. Obviously, you're right.
Oh, that's a nice smile.
Yeah, he's got a big smile. Got teeth. Their teeth are too nice, but it's a movie. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. That's funny.
What I would give for a very extended cut that gets me the Mr. Gardner and
I know, right? That's the one scene that they robbed from us.
Ah,
Even just like a quick cut.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I've gotten some bad news. I'm not sick. I just have bad news. Do I go? Go,
Again,
you
a
idiot.
very quick way to communicate that, like Jane sneezing at the door.
Right.
She's like, oh, let me just walk through the room and cry.
It's a very different energy that she tells them instead of him coming into the room and asking her what's wrong.
Yeah. It's a more immature portrayal of Elizabeth, I think.
More emotional, at least. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's a better way to say it.
Outwardly emotional? He's gonna go fight Wickham in a on 1v1.
Mhm.
He brought GameCube Smash. We're gonna fight.
Yeah, that's the main departure between this and the 95 version.
That's the scene we get in the extended cut.
Well, I must go. You're tainted now. Goodbye.
I think it's nicer that when they did the letter talking about like why Wickham actually sucks, they didn't show it like they did in the 95.
Yeah.
Because it's way more sinister when you don't see him like, tiptoeing through the church hall and being like, hey, all that stuff.
Yeah,
He's
we've
like-
barely seen Wickham. We've only seen him once.
Yeah, which works again because it's like he's this enigmatic figure that we only saw earlier, and we were like, oh my god, this hot man.
Yeah, but also, I don't know if this was your first. I'm curious about like whether they expect people watching this to be people who like
Familiar
knew
with the text or something.
Yeah. Because if I was seeing this for the first time, I'd be like, who is Wickham again? Because we've literally seen him one time.
One time.
Look at the blues in this room. Are you joking?
Yeah, baby. It's a sad scene.
She's good, but she's not as good as the 95 mom.
She's less absurd.
Yeah, it's a more grounded portrayal, I guess.
Oh yeah, yep. About the shoring up the deaths.
We were also robbed of in the 95 version when they find out about Wickham and the dad is in his pajamas.
The nightcap, yeah.
Yeah, we don't get to see that in
It's
this
a letter
version,
at midnight.
unfortunately.
Huh.
This makes the dad a lot more passive, because in the 95 version he like seeks out Elizabeth and he's like, hey, look at this letter. But
Yeah.
in this version they're like, hey, check out this letter, and he's like,
Oh, interesting.
oh, that sucks. Okay.
Oh my god, look at the transition. Oh
The
my
light
god.
comes in the room.
Light, exactly. Oh my god. Bam. Oh. Ooh. Ugh. I pray to God he says he does French. That's what I
Yeah.
want.
Yeah. I'm ready for him to call Keira Knightley sister.
Yep. And for Mrs. Bennet to kiss him. I mean, I would, but that's weird. The bow. Lydia, you suck. Oh, they do rings. Okay. No. I want Mary to say that she's not going to come to the wedding. Or not going to come to the house, I mean. Barf. Wait. Oopsie whoopsie.
Yeah, this version doesn't do any flashbacks or like cut to other scenes to like illustrate what's going on.
Everything happens in the present tense.
Yeah. And everything basically happens with Elizabeth also.
Yeah.
I don't think we've seen any scenes that she wasn't in.
I think so. I think you're right.
What's up, sis?
No.
Oh, they don't really talk.
I reject you.
Yeah, I think that's a knock against this version, the loss of like her and Wickham's relationship, laying the groundwork for like he's cool, and then you get sort of sucker punched with how bad he is.
The surprise of it. Yeah.
Because I could definitely see someone watching this version being like, I didn't really get why it was so upsetting if you're not fully paying attention to the dialogue and to like what Darcy said and stuff about him.
Yeah.
You don't have enough time to stew with it.
That's the negative of zooming the focus in more on Elizabeth and Darcy, is everything on the periphery of that feels less focused.
Yeah.
Here we go. Already in episode 6. All right, go off.
Yeah. And it's to the detriment of because I think we ultimately realized, or came with the help of my mom, and we ultimately came to the conclusion last week that like the back end of Pride and Prejudice is all about how does the community respond to this awful thing that happens with Lydia
Yeah, everyone.
and Wickham. But now it's just sort of not not much attention is really paid to it.
Yeah.
What if that guy was like Darcy in a mustache or something?
Yeah. Oh.
He's like, aha, my plan is working perfectly. Matthew McFadyen kind of looks like John Cusack, huh?
Yeah, he does. Yeah. This is kind of a Say Anything remake if you think about it.
Yeah. The
Mr.
they changed the word to pompous instead of the prideful one.
Yeah. Pinching her cheeks. Where's the dog? Seems like 5 seconds long in the 95. Ladies and ladies. Mr. Pinkley's. Okay. enjoy that.
The Shut up, please. Stop talking.
Stop it. Quit it.
Yeah, I actually came here to talk to her, so if you
can
could
leave?
just leave the room, that would be awesome.
Thank you.
Gulping is I have the subtitles on and it just said gulping.
Gulping.
Darcy's like, bro, I brought you here to propose. Why are you leaving right now? Dude.
Bruh.
Let me slap some sense into my friend real quick.
Ooh.
He came to say hi to me.
The whimsical music from Pride and Prejudice.
This is
This
very funny.
Yeah.
This is wholesome.
Dorothy, just pretend you're Jane. Just act like Jane.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Oh, he's doing it. Knock, knock, knock. I'm back.
Good.
Because I'll have to tell you all the plot that you missed.
You missed a lot of plot, Jane.
Yeah, I actually like him a lot now.
Here we go.
I'd like to talk to Jane. Is you,
Uh,
can Jane come play outside?
Jane, I brought marbles. Do you know how to play? Everybody get the fuck out.
So we traded the comedy of the winking scene for the comedy of the psych up
Yeah.
bro scene.
It's like
I-
alchemy, man. It's equal fare and equal trade.
Yeah, I wish there was a way to have both, but this is good.
But we don't get Elizabeth trying to stay.
Yeah, also, yeah, that's a bummer.
I do want cut to we're hugging, though. That's what I need. No, we're going to show this? This is the first scene without Elizabeth? Okay.
I guess you're right, yeah. Ass. Is that the British way to say that? Ass.
I'm dipshit.
Jane's like, what?
What movie did we watch recently that featured a really long scene where the couple of romantic people were walking back and forth and the camera was following them from far away? I
don't know.
feel like that was Zorro. It was definitely a commentary Chatz movie.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Might have been Zorro. No. I don't know. I'll look into it.
Dragon Ball Evolution?
Yeah, definitely, but
Yes.
yeah, definitely. Wait, really? It was a Knight's Tale, Michelle.
Okay. Yep. Oh, when they're in the church.
Yes.
Catherine de Bourgh shows up.
Oh yeah. Ooh, lady. Give me with
I
Judi
hope-
Dench dropping a fire verse.
Oh, no, I don't think we get that now.
Not now, but we gotta get that. We simply must.
Maybe we get it now. No, we get it soon.
Well, I want Kitty being like, there's a huge, ugly, scary carriage outside. Who is that? Pokemon. I remember Natalie on Be Good and Rewatch It saying that she would fall asleep to this movie, and I totally get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both babies disguised as adults. Oof.
Yeah, it sucks. That's a shitty line.
Oh, Mary's reading Pride and Prejudice. Oh, are we getting some Hill content? Nope, she's gone.
Yeah, Jane calling the sister pernicious. That's her being
What's
pretty
pernicious
rough.
mean again?
Like devious, like evil.
Sneaky. Okay. Yeah.
It
There we
doesn't mean
go.
sneaky so much as like ill-willed, I think.
Right. Dog. Lady Catherine's here. Big candle. What's up, fuckers?
Her coming at night is
Cool. Ugh. Yeah, it's the squad. Oh, we're not in the garden. That's fine. Nope.
Same thing with Lady Catherine. We just haven't seen enough of her.
True.
I'm not engaged.
Define engaged exactly. Hell yeah. Kill him. Dog,
A lot
dog,
more
dog.
powerful for Elizabeth to kick her out of the house.
Out of her own house, right. She's not like, hey, we're in a park. Oh.
I think that's not as good as the 95 version.
Well, ending on her telling them to leave her alone is a little petulant, honestly.
Yeah. Well, I think it works better in the 95 version where Lady Catherine likes Lizzie, you know?
Yeah.
Uh,
They don't make it as clear here that the reason that she's so engaged with her is because she's the only person that talks back to her.
yeah.
They also didn't mention that the whole my daughter has been betrothed to Darcy thing. Didn't even bring that up.
She said that.
She did? Okay, I must have missed
Yeah.
it. I was muted for a little bit because of real life, but I caught the subtitles. Oh, is this the shot from the beginning of the movie? I think it is.
I think it's
Whoa,
supposed to
that looks
echo it.
weird.
Yeah, that looks green screen or something.
Yep. Oh, shit. Elizabeth, I've come to bargain for your hand in marriage. We will walk through the fog to propose to you, Lizzie. Ugh. You want to learn how to play piano?
That's how you do it. Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop,
Oh.
beep, boop.
You already know. All right, we get it. He's walking. We get it.
Yeah.
No, this works.
It's okay. I still liked it as this quiet, oh, hey, what's up? We're just strolling around together.
Look at that, though. You can't tell me that doesn't work a little bit. The chest hair.
You could kiss me.
Oh.
The
Is this
funny thing is, Lady Catherine kind of fucks it up because if she'd never gotten involved, he wouldn't know that Elizabeth still liked him.
right? I think that's the brilliant part about that scene.
Yeah.
Is this supposed to be the park walking scene?
Yeah, where they're just walking around.
Yeah. Huh. Oh my god.
I love.
This is so hot,
love you.
dude.
Yeah, okay. That sounds good to me.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. YOLO.
YOLO.
Oh, your hands are cold.
Yes, the cold all movie. That was what we were trying to show in the shots.
Oh.
Don't put the
Oh my
sun
God.
in between them when they kiss. Come on. All right.
Oh my.
Just do it. Come on. Okay, actually, that's better. That's much better.
Oh my god, my heart is melting, dude. How does this work
that's
so
much
good?
better that they didn't kiss.
Is it earned, you think?
It's not earned by this movie, is the thing.
Yeah. But that's kind of the fun of an adaptation.
Yeah,
Is you get to play with the expectations of the viewer.
right.
That's why Pride and Prejudice and Zombies is going to be amazing.
Agreed. He's actually really hot. He's been hot the whole movie.
No.
Well, cool, because I actually like him, so... Okay, but Elizabeth, tell me, do you like him?
Does your heart go doki doki when you see him?
Well, go ahead, tell me.
Him and the dog are chilling out with the chickens.
I guess she just told him about what he did for Lydia.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's the arc of the movie. Wow. A moment of self-awareness from Mrs. Bennett. I gotta take a seat. No.
He's too cool.
I've been nonsensical. Oh, he didn't call them the silliest women in all of their land.
Yeah, that's a bummer. In love.
Is you just telling us what we already should know from paying attention? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, this is very nice.
Oh, wow. Huge sucker for people breaking into tears. Big sucker for that.
Oh, this is a nice redemption moment for the dad.
Right? Thanks, Da.
It's nice to see actual emotion from him. Oh wait, is it still the line? Yeah, he's still doing that same line, but he's making it much more heartfelt. Whereas in the original, he's like, "Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I guess. If
Sounds
you're gonna
good."
marry someone,
I
you
mean,
might as
he
well
seems
marry
like a dickhead, but go for it, girl. Oh my gosh, I'm dead.
I'm all set. I got 2 rich daughters now. 3. Well, yeah, what comes a situation?
Yeah.
Ooh, wedding scene, wedding scene. Ooh, feet.
What are we looking at?
Show me photos of Matthew McFadden feet. I mean, sorry, that was for Siri, not for you guys. Linda for when I'm annoying.
This can't be in the book. This must
No.
be
No.
created for the movie.
Late for dinner.
This is dumb, bud.
That's not dumb. Nope, that's good.
No,
That's
this
good.
is dumb.
No, that's good. We are at an impasse, Magellan Jeffrey. Oh my God! Come
Did you say
on.
it a third time? Oh my God! Don't.
Come
No,
on.
No.
Come
This sucks.
on.
This sucks, though.
No, this is good.
No, it's not good.
It's wholesome and sweet
No, he's calling her by his last name, and that's like the victory moment.
because he said it means when I'm truly and perfectly happy, which is when I'm with you.
Yeah, but don't you think that it's problematic that a movie in 2005...
Yeah, Magellan, but don't bring that to this. Let me have this, you big boy.
But they added that. It's not like that was in it before. They chose to end it right there.
But the
That
movie's
sucks.
about marriage, so choosing the name is significant.
But you can
That's
make
the
it
fact that
about you can make it about marriage without adding this whole thing of like now you are in the marriage state and you have become someone.
But
You
that's
know
what the
I mean?
original's about.
But the original's much more like real than that. That was this like I don't know. It was just exaggerated, and also I think it really erases a lot of what's cool about Elizabeth. It's my opinion.
She doesn't take his last name, is what you're saying. No, she goes for hyphenated.
I mean, she would take his last name, but I think the Elizabeth in the 95 version wouldn't be like, "Ooh, I'm so turned on by you calling me Mrs. Darcy." I think she would not like that because both of them are about like, hey, we're kind of subverting to a certain extent, or at least making our own, the trappings of the marriage state. And like, yeah, we're getting married and yeah, we love each other, but we did it our own way. And we actually cared about like being in love and changing for each other.
You're going one ear out the other, my friend. I'm sorry.
Like you just don't care, you're saying?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. All right.
I'm just, that scene in isolation is beautiful.
In isolation, as a scene in a romantic comedy, it's charming. Like
Yeah.
what do I call you when I'm mad? Like that's yes, but it was. What's frustrating about it is that this entire version is Pride and Prejudice reinterpreted through the lens of rom-coms, and so it like therefore focuses on the most rom-com-y part of the book and the 95 version, and then in the spots where it doesn't quite fit to the rom-com formula, it like juices it up with, they're gonna almost kiss in that one scene, or like zoom in on his hand, or he's gonna call her Mrs. Darcy and they're gonna be like shoeless by a river or whatever.
Hell yeah, love it. Well, okay, let's get into it then.
Yeah.
How do you think this compares to what you've read of the book? First of all, this to the book.
I haven't read much more than what I had read. Just the first
Okay.
few chapters. Yeah.
Well, so I think that the book, from what I understand at least, takes a much more neutral position on all of the like flirtations and love, so that the reader can like kind of interpret that however they want and place their own lives into that story and their family and friends.
Yeah.
But obviously, when you adapt something, you have to give it character. So, yeah, I think the 95 one, part of my problem with the middle of it is that it like waffles around what you already know is going to happen the minute they meet. And the 2005 one like jettisons you right into that the second they look at each other and she bites her lip and you're like, that's it, you already know.
Yeah, but the 95 version it's not waffling. Like, she doesn't love him yet because he's still a dickhead, you know?
But it still doesn't solve the fundamental problem that we talked about, which is that the thing that makes her go from he's a quote-unquote dickhead to he's the man I want to spend the rest of my life with it starts with her realizing that, seeing his house, seeing his possessions.
But I don't think that it's meant that way. I think it's more about seeing like who he is when nobody's watching, you know?
Yeah.
Like, who is he at his most intimate? How does he treat the people who work for him? How does he treat his family? How does he treat his house? Like, that is a way of communicating the kind of person that he is. And also in the 95 version, Jane is like, how would you know that you liked him? And she says, well, I think it started when I first saw his ground at Pemberley. Mm-hmm. But she says it as a joke. Like, right. So I don't think that it actually is there in the text that she's like, oh, he's rich, so now I like him.
The turn is her realizing that he's not a bad person.
Right. Because that's what she's preoccupied with throughout the Wickham stuff and after the first time that he proposes and stuff. So, and basically the rest of the story is improving that he's not selfish and that he actually cares about her and her family.
I'm wondering if do you consider yourself a romantic films person?
Yeah, I like rom-coms, sure. I listen, this movie is very nice. It's a beautiful film, and it made me feel nice, lovey feelings too. But in the context of it is adapting a story that is much more grounded and realistic and I think like an honest portrayal of how falling in love actually works, that becomes frustrating to me.
Yeah.
Because it's not just the typical like, oh, this is the Hollywood version of love. It's actually like we took something that was more grounded and turned it into the Hollywood thing.
Hollywood version. That's a fair criticism. Absolutely.
So that's just, I think, the grain of salt that you need to take watching this movie. But I really enjoyed it. It was beautiful. And I also was very invested in them making out and stuff. But I do stand by the fact that I think that last scene represents everything that I am bothered by in this adaptation.
Right. Well, I guess because Pride and Prejudice specifically, like you were saying, is, at least it feels like, about, seeing past the romantic, like, veil and, like, seeing a person for who they are, the actual human underneath.
Yeah, which requires you to set aside your prejudices and them to set aside their pride, right?
Right.
And the movie doesn't have the space to fully develop that, I think.
Mm-hmm. Do you think, would you watch another adaptation if that someone like 2021, someone was like,
yeah, sure,
we're doing it again?
Yeah.
What would you want?
I would want the style of this one, but I think it has to be a miniseries.
Yeah, this one just skips so much juicy stuff. I do agree with that.
Yeah. So I think if you could get the look, if you were to just do the miniseries today, but now television, there's so much more I guess it's a money thing, and also because in '95 you could make movies that looked like that. I don't know that there were technical or craft limitations. More so,
Right.
I'm guessing it was a money thing and a time thing. But nowadays, people make TV that looks like that. So that's
True.
That's what I would want out of a new Pride and Prejudice version.
It is. I wonder what's the role of this. It's like borderline distracting how decadent the visual style of this film is.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept saying it during the movie, but like I think that's just directorial style.
Yeah.
But because like I don't know what else has Joe Wright done. He did Hannah, which is like a much more muted movie that I remember.
Well,
liking a lot.
it gives me the same feeling, very similar feeling to the Baz Luhrmann version of The Great Gatsby.
Yeah, where it's like what? But yeah.
It just where it's like we're doing the big movie version, so no other adaptation could be this gorgeous and big. So that's what we're gonna do. And it doesn't mean that it's the best thing to do, but it means like there's space if you're gonna set your version apart from all the other versions to do like the bombastic, like you said, decadent take on Pride and Prejudice, because nobody had really done that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how the way the Baz Luhrmann one felt, of like, let's do The Great Gatsby, but there's like huge fireworks and
Modern
crazy camera
music
techniques and modern music and stuff.
I also think that the 95, like both the 95 one and this one kind of like influenced their respective genres in a way. Because the 95 one brought with it and came amongst a lot of period piece miniseries that are like relatively not easy to produce, but like profitable to produce.
Mm-hmm.
And, people got kind of tired of that. And then this one brought the really gorgeous, really like quiet, thoughtful romance that's like all in the eye contact and in the set dressing and in the costuming.
Yeah.
Um,
And I think there are some things that are done better. I think Bingley is better. I think Collins is better.
much better.
I think
Different.
Bingley and Collins do a fine job, but I prefer the interpretation here.
It's so different, but it ties back into what we were just saying, where it's like, there's no confusion about what Collins' deal is in this.
Yeah.
It's crystal clear. And
Yeah.
Bingley, same thing.
Mhm.
I was interested in the choice to make Bingley more awkward. It feels like, a fun decision, but not necessarily a like useful one. Like, what does it do for the
Interesting.
story? What does it like benefit the story to make him like not competent?
I think it makes it more believable that he wouldn't like just get with Jane earlier, because if he loves her so much, but then he's so easily convinced by Darcy and Caroline that Jane doesn't actually like him that much. I think that works better if he's just kind of
A bit
like
of a
this
sap.
agreeable, sappy himbo of a guy.
I wonder if he, because in the 95 when you have to have that scene of them sitting him down and looking over him on the chair, being like, "Hey, she's bad," like to fully convey that. Whereas in this, it's just like, no, this guy like doesn't pick up on things. He's
Yeah, a lot of things are told to you in this version as opposed to shown to you, because there's just not time to
And-
show them.
sometimes they do that in really subtle ways, like the quick Jane sneeze is like, and now she's sick, or
Right.
Elizabeth crying the second she walks into a room and telling people what's going on instead of having to pull it out of her over the course of like a 10-minute like intimate scene between her and Darcy.
True.
These are choices. These are extremely deliberate choices, and it feels like these people obviously read the book and also have seen at least a couple of adaptations of
Yeah.
it. Not even just the 95 one, but like all of them. And know exactly what scenes and what lines from the book and what moments need to be in an adaptation.
Mm-hmm.
I love you most ardently. That rain scene is tough, but awkward in a different way, I think,
Yeah.
than in 95, because I don't know. The Rain just adds this sort of like melodrama to it.
Yeah, that's like the principal difference here, right? Is that this is just a more melodramatic version than the 95 version, and you're either going to like that or you're not.
I'm wondering what the writer of the screenplay of this has done. Deborah Mogok. The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel. Tulip Fever. Just, yeah, some other romancy stuff. So that's what she seems to do. She wrote the books that those are based on. Interesting. And she does a lot of, miniseries. She worked on the Diary of Anne Frank miniseries. Huh. Yeah, it had to be tough. Like, I wonder if there's even like an extended cut of this or something, where it's like, what did they choose to
I
cut?
don't know.
What made the cutting room floor?
I'd be curious about that, actually.
Do you want to know what the poster quote for this movie is?
Sure. Yeah.
Sometimes the last person on earth you want to be with is the one person you can't be without. Clean.
But that really, that's what's frustrating, is that I think there are so many stories in rom-coms about like, he was this way and she was the total opposite.
They couldn't be together, except
they get together anyway. And the lesson we learn from that is like, hey, opposites attract, and you're going to be with this person, not be able to help it. And that's just how it's going to go. And then the original Pride and Prejudice is like, I guess opposites attract, but also like you have to fix your shit to be with someone.
Yeah.
And I think that's a good lesson that I don't really see rom-coms teaching, because they just teach this sort of like star-crossed, destined to be together no matter what version of love.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Some fun trivia about this movie also.
What do you got?
There was a couple scenes where, because Matthew McFadden apparently has really bad eyesight, Joe Wright had to wave a red flag in front of the shot so that he could walk during the misty scenes, because he didn't know where to go, which rules.
Does he need glasses or something? Is that what it is?
Probably, yeah. At the beginning of the movie, Elizabeth is shown reading a novel called First Impressions, which is what the book was called before it was changed to Pride and Prejudice. That's just cute. Here's a weird one. Director Joe Wright managed to cast Dame Judi Dench reportedly by writing her a letter saying, quote, "I love it when you play a bitch." So weird. And petitioned Donald Sutherland to take the part of Mr. Bennet. As Wright said in an interview in 2005, "We ended up having a long email correspondence about everything from 18th century agriculture to my relationship with my dad. I cast Donald A because he's a god, and B because you needed someone of that strength to handle these 6 women."
I don't know if I like the director. He sounds kind of insufferable.
Sounds like a little bit of a guy, yeah.
A little bit of a misogynist.
I mean, he does very pretty movies.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd ever want to watch a Joe Wright script, not that he's writing, but I like looking at his movies. Like Darkest Hour sounds kind of dire. This like Hitler, Winston Churchill movie.
Yeah.
And then like Atonement, which is also Keira Knightley 2 years later. So he just worked with her back to back. I've heard good things about Atonement, but again, I think it's one of those like it's really nice to look at, and like war stuff. I guess it's if you're going to go all out and do this like bombastic adaptation, you might as well hire someone like him to like flash it the hell up.
Yeah.
Because a like modern indie movie aesthetic, Pride and Prejudice would be fun, but I think what audiences these days want out of a period piece is what I want. It's outfits, music, big fields, all that stuff, and that's so you get that. I feel like that it does what it needs to do, but the ways that it changes the story are sometimes a little bit more regressive than even the 95 one, and that's kind of weird.
Yep.
And frustrating.
Yep.
But that's also the difference between producing films and producing a miniseries.
True.
Different expectations. So that's what we got, folks. John, do you have any other thoughts or comments?
Well, I thought maybe we could put this on Flickchart. What do you think?
Sure.
So, Alan and I, if folks haven't listened to our Patreon episodes where we do commentaries, we use this website called Flickchart, which is awesome. And lets you rank movies. It puts them into matchups one-on-one, and then it helps build your list of all your movies you've ever seen ranked, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and rank Pride and Prejudice on Flickchart. So first off, we got Pride and Prejudice versus the Royal Tenenbaums. That's kind of a funny matchup. Have you seen that movie?
I have not. I'm very underwatched when it comes to Wes Anderson.
To Wes?
Wesley.
It's not my favorite Wes Anderson movie because there's some weird, like, incest overtones. Huh?
I said sure.
Sure, yeah. So
Sorry.
I'm going to give it to Pride and Prejudice, I think. Pride and
Funnily
Prejudice.
enough, I didn't even select it yet, by the way, and Pride
Yeah.
and Prejudice came up in my first ranking just from the homepage.
That's hilarious. That's
and
crazy.
I wonder if they have my like cookies saved, and they're like, you just
Maybe.
watched it.
Maybe.
Anyways, sorry.
They didn't do that to me, though, so.
Okay, good.
Pride and Prejudice versus the Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie.
Ooh, that's tough. I know you didn't. I know you weren't as in love with that movie as I was.
Yeah, I think it. Funnily, two similar situations where it's like, ugh, I like this take a lot less than the take of the show.
Of the show, yeah.
So I think I'll give it to Pride and Prejudice.
Yeah, give it up.
But now it's ascending very, very high in my rankings.
Good.
Pride and Prejudice versus Cats. It's got to be Cats.
Cats, same. No, not same director. Sorry, we were talking about another series done by the Cats guy.
Pride and Prejudice versus Blue Velvet. I'll give it to Blue Velvet.
Nice, you gotta.
Pride and Prejudice versus Primer. It's going to go to Primer.
Primer.
Pride and Prejudice versus Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Spider-Man, baby. Pride and Prejudice versus The Lady Eve from 1941. Let's give it to The Lady Eve. And then Pride and Prejudice versus the Whit Stillman film Metropolitan. I'm going to give it to Metropolitan. Pride and Prejudice versus 1917.
Oh, another pretty period piece.
Yeah. I'm going to give it to 1917. That movie was really good.
Yes.
Pride and Prejudice ended up at number 84 on my Flickchart, which is super high.
Good.
So it might get reordered, but it made it quite a ways up there.
Well, I'm gonna go light speed through mine.
Yeah, do it.
Because I need to pee really badly, dude. Pride and Prejudice, Jurassic Park. That's unfair. I think in my heart of hearts, I think I like Pride and Prejudice more. I'm sorry. Pride and Prejudice versus Wall-E. That's easy. That's Pride and Prejudice. Pride and Prejudice, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. That movie's very interesting, but I still think that's P&P. And here's another easy one. Pride and Prejudice versus Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Comedies don't hold up to time. Romance holds up forever. No, I actually haven't watched Planes, Trains in a while. I liked it at the time a lot. It might be good still. I like John Candy a lot. Pride and Prejudice versus Shrek. That's unfair. Okay, that's mean. Magellan, what do you think about that ranking?
Pride and Prejudice versus Shrek.
Yeah.
Pride and Prejudice.
All right, I'll give it to Shrek. Pride and Prejudice versus Black Panther, 2018.
I haven't seen it.
Ooh, you haven't seen Black Panther?
I haven't seen it.
My man. That's gonna be tight, but that's gonna go to Black Panther. Pride and Prejudice versus 21, easy peasy. 21's a bad movie. Pride and Prejudice versus Drive, Connection, Carey Mulligan, maybe.
Oh, that's funny.
They're both really well shot, but, oh god, that's hard. I haven't seen Drive in so long. Pride and Prejudice versus Hercules. No, that's P&P. Come on. I've heard Hercules doesn't hold up as well as you'd think. What do you think about that?
Probably not. I don't remember. I've only seen it. I think I only saw it when I was a kid, so I actually don't know.
Yeah, it was on our commentary list for a while, and then
I've been curious about revisiting it because I feel like it's actually the Disney film. It and Aladdin are like the Disney Renaissance films I've watched the least.
I rewatched Aladdin probably 6 or 7 years ago, and I was like, oh no, this is kind of boring. It's not bad. It's just like kind of dull.
Yeah.
But yeah, Pride and Prejudice number 17 on my flick chart. I'll take it.
Sure.
I'll take it to the bank
Okay.
for now. Cool. Well, that's what we got for now, folks.
Yeah.
I'm going to say we should take it to the plug zone. But first, we're watching more Pride and Prejudice next week, folks. So get ready, strap yourselves in for one more Pride and
Yeah.
Prejudice episode.
We're doing one more movie commentary of Pride and Prejudice and Zombies.
Meow.
So that'll be fun.
I know nothing about it. We both saw Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, which is by the same author, Seth
Yep,
Grahame-Smith.
we saw that in the theaters. I
Yep.
was a big fan.
And I'm sure Pride and Prejudice and Zombies is going to be dumb as a box of doorknobs.
Well, we shall see.
2016. Huh. Good, weird year for films.
Yeah.
But we'll check that out. We'll commentary it. We'll talk about it. Maybe it'll be fun. And then we'll be done with Chatz and Prejudice. Oh my God. And then we'll announce the next show. Wow. More miniseries.
Awesome.
Well, Magellan, I'm gonna take it to the real plug zone now. The nasty plug zone. The true plug zone.
Uh-huh.
If you, Magellan, would like to comment, send us emails, do so by sending them to chatspod@gmail.com, CHATZPOD. You also can get at us on Twitter at chatspod, where we post the episodes of the show and various things about the shows that we watch. We have a wonderful subreddit over at reddit.com/r/chatspod, where we have some listeners going through old chat seasons with us and discussing them in there. It's awesome. You should rate us on your podcast platform of choice. You already know that. And most importantly, folks, we have a Patreon. It's patreon.com/chatspod. And over there, we have different tiers where you can get different amounts of content, bonus chats content, direct to your podcast platforms. Magellan is watching the X-Files over there on his solo podcast, the Chatz Files.
Oh, yeah.
We have monthly votes where patrons decide what we're going to watch and discuss. We do pilots. We do more movie commentaries like this one. We even just hang out sometimes. We're currently we just put out a Chatz Nights pretty recent a week ago on Bare Naked Ladies, and we're doing a BNL tier list of all 12 of their albums.
Yeah.
So the first half of that came out last week, and you should check that out. It's a very fun, very in-depth pod that we put a lot of work into.
Yeah.
And we like to end on these little things called chatsums, where we just recommend a little thing, an object, a place, a person, a movie, a film, whatever, and we tell the listeners what's good. So, Magellan, what's your chatsum for this week?
I have two chatsums, actually, which is exciting. Let's see. So one of them is a YouTube series and one of them is a TV show.
Okay.
I'll go with the TV show first. I recently, upon recommendation from a friend of mine, started watching the show Schitt's Creek, which is a delightful comedy about a very wealthy family that out of nowhere has almost all of their material possessions taken away, and they have to move to the town that the dad bought for his son as a joke back in the day, called Schitt's Creek. And so now they're living in a motel in a kind of backwater town, whatever. That's not a great way to say that, but a rural town, let's say that. And it's how are they going to fit in? Oh my gosh, they're so elitist, and that leads to comedy. But it's really fun. It's Eugene Levy is the dad, and his son Dan Levy is the son, and also is the showrunner and writes the show. Catherine O'Hara is great as the mom. It's a fun time. Chris Elliott is the mayor. Oh man, he's great.
Oh yeah. He is.
Mm-hmm.
I always
So-
forget. It's a great ensemble. I'll give them that.
Yeah. So there's that show. Then this week I came across a YouTube series from Ars Technica called War Stories, which I think is not a good name, but it is what it is. And it's a series of YouTube videos that are interviews with game designers from various sort of seminal works in video games from like the 90s and the aughts. And it's basically them talking through how did they innovate in the way that they needed to make their game, or what challenges did they face, or how did did games change after their game, things like that. I was led to it by this one video with one of the lead designers of Crash Bandicoot, where he was talking about all the ways that they had to like hack into the PlayStation 1 to actually get Crash Bandicoot to work, and all the workarounds and things they had to do to create this game that at the time was like, a groundbreaking, first of its kind 3D platformer. And now we look at it and it's like, yeah, that's the one where the coyote has pants or whatever. But actually quite a lot went into making that happen, which is cool to learn about. And then there was another video where, oh my God, the guy's name, I'm blanking on the guy's name. Richard Garriott was talking about the creation of Ultima Online and about how much work and coding was put into their virtual ecology, making like the plants and the herbivores and the carnivores exist in perfect balance with each other, so that players could like experience this natural world that worked like the real world. And they were like, yeah, it'll be kept in balance. Players might attack predators or attack carnivores because they can sell their pelts and stuff, but otherwise it'll be this kind of cool constant content that they can engage with. And then they released the game, and immediately players just started killing every single thing they could find. And that code was meaningless, and they eventually took it out of the game, and nobody noticed, which I thought was a funny story. So it's a lot of videos like that. They have a bunch. They have like a couple dozen interviews in that series. So War Stories, the Ars Technica series, is my second Chatsum.
Fabulous.
Yeah. What about you?
Ooh, 26 episodes. That's a lot of war stories. Yeah, I watched the Crash Bandicoot one, and it's way more in-depth than you think. It's not your usual like YouTube video essay where they just tell you the interesting parts. They will tell you everything.
Yeah, he really gets into... I mean, it's a lot of stuff that went over my head, but they do a good job of putting graphics on the screen that make it understandable.
Exactly. Good stuff.
Yeah.
My Chatsum for this week is a Netflix original. Well, not. Okay. It's the anime Dorohedoro. Dorohedoro. The reason I was confused there is because it recently came to Netflix and is being marketed as a Netflix original anime. However, as with most anime and most things produced for Netflix, they didn't like fund it. They just held the rights to it until this year. It's been out for like a year. People have been like talking about and watching this anime, but that's neither here nor there. It's on Netflix, and it's a wonderful sort of fantasy action show, very violent, very strange creature designs. Premise basically being that there are two parallel worlds, one where sorcerers live and they can do magic, and our world, which is kind of like a down below sort if you're a Babylon 5 fan, where everybody is not everyone's very poor and sad, and there's like mafia people, and the sorcerers come down from the sorcerer world and they like do experiments on people in our world all the time. So the series follows a man who his head was turned into an alligator's head, and he's trying to figure out who did that to him and why he keeps having dreams about the man that lives inside of his head, because he's starting to have weird dreams about it. It's based on a manga from like 2000 that went for a little while, but I really can't recommend this anime enough. It uses the like 3D CG thing that's pretty popular in anime right now, in a way that doesn't look bad at all, really. It's not that distracting either. It's got great character design. He's got a big buff lady cook best friend, and the like mafia characters are really fun. And it seems like it's gonna go somewhere. I've only watched about half the 12-episode season, and people keep telling me that by the end it feels like it unravels. So if you're looking for another quick, satisfying Netflix binge, and you haven't watched any anime in a while, I think Dorohedoro is a good inroad to that. Cool. Well, Magellan, that's what we have today. Thank you, as always, for being the rock to my hard place, the Mrs. Darcy to my Mr. Darcy, really, and
Mrs. Darcy.
Mrs.
Darcy.
Mrs. Darcy.
Stupid.
Well, everyone, thank you so much for listening to this episode of Chatz and Prejudice. Sincerely yours, the Chatz Kids. Bebble. Can I get a bebble on the mic?
Baby.